All right, it's time for another week of Airship. Oh my god, is my video tube broken? Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. Yep, cool. It's another week of Airship. So this is the 9th week. Easy peasy. Okay, so here I can see we've got Sobi. And is there anyone else coming? Not sure.
Og_Sans said, OMW.
Oh, hey, Oji-sans. You on your way? Sounds good. Channel 9 as always.
Die_Anthony said, hey eyes.
Oh, hey, Dai. Coming along as well? Tonight we're going to be doing Filia and Core. All right, let me just form the party.
The bed has me in its spell.
The bed has
said,
you in its spell. I see. I see. Hey, Sobi. All right. I can't check where is the best spot tonight until someone joins the party. Thank you. Okay, let's take a look. So if I talk to NPC, tonight looks like it's gonna be... Yeah, probably Veils. It's gonna be Veils. So we've got Sobi, we've got Oji-sans, Dai is asleep. Or in bed. So probably won't be able to come. Okay, looks like it's just us then. So Filia to Veils. And let's go ahead and get us started. Airship skin. All aboard. So, I managed to preload Forza Horizon 6 on my PC, so it's ready to go on release day. Only thing is, I don't know if it releases on the 14th or the 15th. I'm pretty sure it was the 14th. But we'll need to double check. Either way, I have that day off. So, it should be good.
Og_Sans said, Zam the earliest loading, but you're set at least lol.
Yep.
Soyabay said, countdown soon.
Countdown soon. Oh, speaking of count, I need the Red Dragon and Wyvern counter. Thanks for that. But yeah, keen to get playing. Should be fun. Man, I haven't even got my new car yet. And I'm already looking at the exhaust. Oh no.
Og_Sans said, the addiction.
Don't worry, I haven't found a site that sells parts yet. But once I do, I know I'm just going to browse the hell out of it for the next few days. Looking at every page, every item. Because that's what I did with my 86. There was this one site that just sells everything. And then I just spent days just scrolling through. And then I found multiple sites, and then I spent multiple days scrolling through the entire catalog. I just know that's gonna happen. First, it's gonna be some small stuff like replacing some LED bulbs or the license tag bulbs. And then it's gonna turn into, yeah, let's buy an exhaust. And then that's gonna turn into, yeah, let's replace all this stuff. Yeah, cars are a money pit. And then I gotta figure out what to do with my current car, the 86. Sell it as is or part out. I spent too much time and effort trying to build the perfect TRD 86. And I have it. I don't want to part it out and then sell it. Do I keep it? Who knows?
Keep it, then do street racing.
Keep it into street
Old
racing.
Sans said, if Plus had the intimate website knowledge, he'd be camping it for parts like a hawk.
Oh no. Yeah, I used to do that all the time. I just feel like, oh, look, the newsletter. Oh, let's take a look at the entire catalog again. And it would just be like non-stop just scrolling through pages.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but one of the first things I need is probably a baffle sump. Yeah, I need a baffle sump. Especially if I'm taking it to a racetrack, 100% need one. Everything else can be stock. For now. So yeah, for the last 2 days, I've just been Googling, okay, what is the exhaust law in New Zealand? How loud can it get before it's illegal? And the answer is not very loud.
What a thing to search up, LUL.
Yep, I think it was, needs to be under 90 dB. Yeah, I think it's under 90 dB or 95 dB if your car's, was it older than 1980 something?
Lot of motorcycles have their exhaust screaming.
Well, they need to. Motorcycles need to be loud because you need to hear them coming. So cars don't hit them. Because they're not as big. And they go fast.
Fair. Lots of small CC motorcycles. Og_Sans said, these pauses keep making me think we're under attack lol.
We're under attack.
Sawyer Bay
Yeah.
said, rare to see 400cc plus.
Rare to see 400cc plus? Yeah. Isn't it crowded in the city though? Oh, we are under attack. Well, I hope you got ballastas. I made sure to stock up one stack. There we go, good work.
That's why there's a lot of small cc motorcycles.
Yep, very small.
Easier squeeze in.
Yep, apparently the Yaris is small as well. Should be shorter than my 86. But heavier as well. Smaller but heavier. I think my 86 is 1,250 kg. Then Yaris is, was it 1,625? Or something like that? Yeah, it's the opposite of lightweight. The all-wheel drive system. Oh, rare dragon. We need to match altitude. What side? Here we go.
Maybe I save for GR86 too.
They're good cars. They're good cars. Definitely worth saving up for. Buy them used. I'd recommend buying them used. Don't buy them new. Because after a couple of years, the price just halves. After about 3 years, the price halves. And then after another 3 years, yeah, drops another little bit.
True.
Don't worry. In a couple of years, there'll be tons on the market. Like for the GT86s, yeah, the market's currently flooded. Even if I wanted to sell mine, it'll be a hard sell. And even if I want to trade it in at the dealership, they'll probably offer me 7k and then try and sell it for 27k. And I'd rather it go to someone that wants it, rather than to a dealer that's going to offer me 7k. If they offer me 17, sure. But nah. I have a feeling they're going to lowball me hard because they know there's too many on the market. Red Dragon.
Arkama13 said, hi class in chat.
Hey Arkama, good morning.
Top of the morning to ya.
Yep, top of the morning. I just gotta survive one more week, and then I get 1.5 weeks off. I'm to just sleeping all the time.
I had my coffee.
You had your coffee? Oh, that's good. Oh, stopped a little short. Land. And trade in. First trip and already 5 encounters. Okay, going from Philia to Vales, and we got 4 more trips from here. And taken off.
It's almost 4 a.m.
So almost 4 a.m.
My
Nice.
house is cold.
The house is cold. Shouldn't it be spring heading towards summer? I mean, the temperature in my room right now is 24.7
Summer.
with
Yeah.
70% humidity. So yeah, it's still not right. I've got my PC and my home server heating my room at the moment.
It's been raining off and on.
Been raining off and on. Ooh.
Got to love bipolar weather.
Yeah. Some days it wants to be summer, some days it wants to be winter. Then some days it likes to toss you strong winds and hurricane, tornadoes. Who knows? Here we go.
What's a good NZ breakfast?
What's a good NZ breakfast? That's a good question. Probably a pie. We have meat pies here. Some people like meat pies, some people like was it like sausage and eggs and stuff? Toast. Always classic. What do even normal people eat? cereal.
Have you heard of grits?
What's grits? I don't know about grits, but we got Wheat Bix. Grits.
Lol, I kinda figured. Og_Sans said, no grits?
What is a grits? Type of porridge
this
made from
basic
coarsely ground
exist?
dried corn. I have no idea what that is. I don't know. You guys should try Wheat Bix.
Anthony said, I don't even know what a grits is.
You guys even have Marlow. You guys even have Skippy. Oh wait, Skippy's
And
Australian.
I've eaten it many mornings in my lifetime. Arkuma13 said, not like this, not like this. Sawyer Bay said, we have Milo. Og_Sans said, what about Vegemite?
We don't talk about Vegemite. That's an Australian thing. Australians can have it.
LUL. Arkuma13 said, LUL. Pour it in your mouth.
Ew.
Like cinnamon.
Ew. It's okay, there's no Australians in chat.
Og_Sans said, tank it raw.
Tank it raw? What? No thanks.
Die_Anthony said, what face? Og_Sans said, get a spoonful and down it.
Yeah, no thanks. But yeah, Sobe, you said you have Marlow in the Philippines? How much do you put in a cup?
Arkuma13 said,
If you're making a cup of Marlow, how much do you put in?
Sawyer Bay said, yeah. Two sachet.
Oh wait, you have it in sachets? Damn. You don't have a tin?
Then a spoon of sugar. Yeah.
Oh.
We have.
Yeah, we just usually get like a tin.
Arkuma13 said, LMAO.
And then get like, I don't know, 2 heaps. Oh, just more cheaper? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we just get like a tablespoon heap. Or like 2. And then a spoonful of sugar. And then hot water and milk. Yes. That's how you do it. They serve Marlow everywhere here.
Fair. We have it as ice candy too.
Ice candy? Oh
cereal.
wow. Oh yeah, the Milo cereal. Yeah, I used to have the Milo cereal back in school. In the morning, I'll just have, yeah. You pour a bowl of milk, and then you microwave the milk, and then you put cereal in. Yes. That's how you eat cereal.
Arkuma13 said, I had the Milo cereal.
A lot of sugar. Yes. And hey, Angelic Maiden. Yep,
Sawyer
more
Bay
Airship.
said, when I was young, I'd pour some Milo powder on rice too.
Yep, Milo powder on rice. Wow. It's okay. Sometimes in the office, when the hot water was functioning, the hot water is not functioning anymore. Yeah, in the office, I'll just mix, like, if I know there's gonna be tons of traffic, I'll mix a spoonful of coffee, instant coffee, a spoonful of Milo, spoonful of sugar, and then pour water, hot water, and then milk. And that'll be your hot chocolate. I mean, mocha. And that should keep me awake until I get home from traffic.
I had that yesterday, lol.
Yes, that's what you do. Just half coffee, half Milo.
Tastes more like chocolate.
Yeah, it does taste more like chocolate, but it's got caffeine in it. That's how you do it. If you gotta survive. But yeah, we're moving out of our office into a more rundown building with no car park. Should be fun.
Guy_Anthony said, never heard of this thing in my life.
You never heard of Milo? Damn.
Soyabay said, maybe they're installing a moon gate.
Okay, where was Milo made? Yeah, Australia. I knew it.
Og_Sands said, at die_Anthony, what about cream of wheat? Arkuma13 said, at Og_Sands love cream of wheat. Wheat.
What is cream of wheat? What?
Sands said, at Arkuma13 hell yeah.
Okay, hang on. I gotta Google this. Cream of wheat. Classic American brand of farina. A hot breakfast cereal made from ground wheat kernels. Huh? What is that? Okay. Looks like Americans like the oats.
For a warm breakfast. Die_Anthony said, I feel like I've heard of this. Nekomatard08 said, what? Og_Sands said, next to oatmeal. Die_Anthony said, but don't recall having it.
Why do Americans like to cook everything on stovetop? Like, they like to boil water on a stove. What? Just use an electric kettle.
Og_Sands said, it's the American tradition. Arkuma13 said, I mean new gen like microwave now. Nekomatard08 said, what?
Yeah, I think microwave is worse.
Die_Anthony said, what's wrong with a stove? It make water hot.
Isn't it faster to do it through electric kettle?
You don't microwave your hot dogs? Die_Anthony
You don't microwave your hot dog? Oh, yeah, it's been like 20 years since I had a hot dog, eh? A microwaved hot dog. We used to have cocktail sausages when I was younger. Like you just buy some cocktail sausages from the supermarket, and then in the morning you just have like, I don't know, one or two, maybe some bread. That'll be breakfast. Yeah, what other breakfasts did I have growing up? Oh, toasties. Yeah. So we had like the sandwich press where you just put a piece of bread, you put like ham, cheese, and stuff, and then another piece of bread, and then you squish it, and it'll make a toasty. Yeah, it'll be toasted, it'll be hot, the cheese will burn your mouth. Great.
Og_Sans said, LUL.
You gotta wait for it to cool down. Wait, do they do toasties over in US?
I've never heard of it. But what about monkey bread? Die_Anthony said, I feel
Yeah, toasty.
awake enough for Marby.
You feel awake enough for Mavic? Cool. Yep, you can join us in the next run. Well, we call it toasty here, but Google says it is a grilled cheese sandwich.
But I have the case of, don't wanna. Nekomatard08 said,
Yes.
isn't that literally just a grilled cheese sandwich? Yeah. Og_Sans said, oh.
Oh no, we call it
Bloody
toasty here.
hell.
Grilled cheese sandwich sounds weird. Like you find them in every cafe. Like the easiest thing to make. You just pick your filling and then they'll make the toasty for you.
Toasty sounds weird lol.
No, it's toasty with an IE.
Nekomatard08 said, carrot.
No, it's a toasty.
Og_Sans said, that's even worse. It sounds like a Pokemon LUL.
It sounds like a Pokemon. Nah.
Die_Anthony said, with an IE. Nekomatard08 said, that just reminds me of the little pop-up you'd get if you do a perfect. Og_Sans said, however grilled cheese sandwich. Nekomatard08 said, combo of 250 plus in Step Mania.
Wow.
Die_Anthony said, Toyasty. IDK.
Toasty.
Og_Sans said, Tostasty.
Tostasty.
Nekomatard08 said, it literal T would say toasty.
Uh-huh. Well, we used to have them all the school tuck shops.
To jump scare you.
Yeah.
So you'd break your combo. Die_Anthony said, TCEQ.
Yeah, every school tuck shop had one. Like, you can order it for lunch. But only if you could afford to get lunch from the tuck shop. Otherwise, you bring your own lunch.
Nekomatard08 said, to be fair here you find toasters everywhere. Which is literally butter on Cuban bread pressed down.
Butter on Cuban bread pressed down.
Die_Anthony said, y'all making me hungry.
Well, maybe you should get something to eat.
Nekomatard08 said, usually costs like $1 most places.
$1.
Die_Anthony said, bout to make me walk to IHOP.
Damn, the last time I got food for $1 was like primary school.
I don't have much at home, Erinn.
You don't have much at home? Oof.
Og_Sans said, the last time I got food for $1 I was still in school lol.
Sounds about right.
Said, lol. Die_Anthony said, I can stare at some frozen beef. Og_Sans
Stare at
said,
some frozen
6
beef.
years old.
Yeah. What other weird stuff did we have at school? Everyone used to have Lee snacks.
I miss when McDonald's had
Rest in
bought
peace,
like
Lee
1 cent
snacks.
burgers. Og_Sans said, cleaned out the gas station of a bag of chips, root beer, and a candy bear all for $1. Sawyer Bay said, Tahoe.
Cleaned out the gas station of a bag of chips, root beer, candy beer? What? For all adult? Wow. Dollar gets you nothing nowadays.
Og_Sans said, bar. LUL.
Oh, candy bar. Okay. Yeah, like I went to the cafe downstairs at work in the office. They were selling candy bars for $2.50.
$1 getting me SHETNO.
Yeah, even a chocolate bar cost you $2.50.
Can't even use $1 at
And the last time I
McDonald's.
bought a chocolate bar, it was all melted as well.
Nekomatard08 said, $1 doesn't even give you a loaf of bread now.
Yeah, $1 doesn't give you much at all.
Sans said, carrot.
Yep. Everything's so expensive.
Nekomatard08 said, cheapest bread is like 1.60 at Walmart. Og_Sans said, can't even use it on vending machines here either now. 50-cent chips were a staple in high school to get by.
50-cent chips.
Now that ish is like $1 something lol.
Yeah, I remember we used to have like juicy bars for like 50 cents.
Nekomatard08 said,
And then I think that got raised to
$1.
$1. And then that got raised to $1.50. And I can now imagine if they're still selling juicy bars, they might be $2.50. Inflation.
You can still get dollar candy and chips at the park.
Dollar candy and chips at the park. Oh man, if you want a bag of chips now, even from a vending machine, it'll be like $3.50. For like the smallest bag. You know those like, in the supermarket, you can get those bags of like 12 individually wrapped bags or whatever. One of those small chip bags, $3.50 in the vending machine.
Nekomatard08
Yeah.
said, lol.
How badly do you want your chips?
Og_Sans said, them things used to be like 25 cents back in the day. Nekomatard08 said, I'm glad my job has free snacks.
Your job had
Og
free
underscore
snacks?
Sans said, or buy
Wow.
$2.50.
I wish I had free snacks. We don't have free snacks unless someone brings them in. Either that or we get approved for catering for a job well done. And then executives go back on their word. And so I pay for the catering.
K-cup coffee.
Oh yeah, the coffee. I can't even make a coffee myself in the office because the hot water is broken. And we're not fixing it because we're moving out.
It be that off-brands LUL.
Yeah. Chips aren't even premium chips. Oof. Yeah.
Nekomatard08 said, K-cup machine, you don't need September hot water.
What is a K cup?
The cups are experiment bow.
Yeah, let me Google this.
Arkuma13 said, oh no. It's a coffee cup.
No, I'm looking at a big cup.
Nekomatard08 said, Keurig machine.
Okay, that's what it means. What if I Google K cup size? Oh god. Yeah, don't Google that.
Lol. Og underscore Sans said, the fancy coffee machine? Arkuma13 said, yes. Lol. Og underscore Sans said, oh no PLUSE lol.
I Googled the wrong thing.
See. Arkuma13 said, plus a UOM. Nekomatard08 said, cannons.
Yeah, what
Arkuma13 said, okay.
yeah, what Neko said. Yeah, what Neko wrote.
HWOAWMOAMAMA. Sawyer Bay said, big. Og underscore Sans said, I see now.
Yep, you see now.
Nekomatard08 said, should have said K-cup coffees lol.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Single serve coffee containers used with Keurig brewing systems. Okay.
Arkuma13 said, not like this, not like this.
Well,
Og
I got an
underscore
espresso
Sans
machine.
said, we wanted a
That's
genuine
close
answer.
enough.
Nekomatard08 said, we were talking about coffee FFS. Og underscore Sans said, we got the actual answer.
Yeah, I got an espresso machine at home. But it does use the tiny little coffee pods. And you gotta use your own cup. Actually, at home I got two coffee machines. One of them's the bean. You gotta grind the beans. And then the second one's the Nespresso.
Nekomatard08 said, I'm used to instant coffee. Far easier.
Far easier. Yeah, fair enough. Wait, is Dai here? Dai's not here. Instant coffee. Well, I guess so. We get that in the office. Or had.
Og
Until the hot
underscore
water's
Sans
broken.
said, at Nekomatard08 if you're a caveman.
I know, some of the instant coffees are good. Especially the ones that have like milk already in it. And you don't have to add your own milk. They got powdered milk.
Said, you going to
Okay, I'm gonna go for another run because Dai's not here.
Og underscore Sans said, I kid Neko LUL. Nekomatard08 said, I make it in milk. QQ.
You make it in milk?
Sans said, I don't even drink coffee. coffee lol. Arkuma13 said, someone put 16 shots of espresso. Soyabay said,
Oh my god. 16 shots of espresso. Are they even alive?
Arkuma13 said, and drunk it all.
You nap after this? Yep, all good, Soyabee.
Og_Sans said, how are they still alive? Is their heart okay? Arkuma13 said, IDK. Og_Sans said, do they experience the universe all at once?
Did they experience the universe all at once? Oh my god. Did they become the Flash?
Nekomatard08 said, one time I drank 6 of those 5-hour energy shots back to back cause they were given out for free at college. Didn't do a thing.
Oh yeah, so there used to be one of those like Red Bull Suzuki Swifts or like V Energy Suzuki Swifts driving around handing out energy drinks.
Og_Sans
Yeah,
said,
they were at uni all the time.
08 were you short-sized though? Nekomatard08 said, what-sized? Og_Sans said, chort. Were you a chort? Nekomatard08 said, what?
What?
Arkuma13 said, in my college we had Pink Monster for free. Og_Sans said, Google FF14 chort. It'll make sense.
Yeah, the pink monster for free. Oh yeah, I tried Monster for the first time this year. I didn't like it. It was like 2 months ago. I didn't like it. I don't drink energy drinks.
Nekomatard08 said, still don't get it.
Rather have coffee.
I don't touch FF. Og_Sans said, were you BIG in college LUL? Nekomatard08 said, im tall yeah.
Yeah, Neko's like
6'4".
basketball player height.
Arkuma13 said, how tall is everyone? Og_Sans said, tall and big? Oh hey, same height. I'm 6'4".
Wow, everyone's tall. I'm 6'1". 185 cm.
Arkuma13 said, I am 6'2".
Nice. So many tall people here.
Og_Sans said, at Arkuma13 rubbing salt on Plus's height.
Yeah, back in high school, I
Arkuma13
was the
said,
second tallest in the school. Damn.
Og_Sans said, 6'1" to us is the new 5'10" LUL.
Sounds about right.
Arkuma13 said, true everyone is tall. Og_Sans said, even though that's tall as hell.
Mm-hmm. Wyverns.
I feel like 5'11" is probably the start of feeling tall, honestly. 6 is definitely the
Maybe.
entry point. Arkuma13 said, at Og_Sans I was skinny in college.
Yeah, I was so skinny when I started work.
Nekomatard
Like, I look at
said,
my ID
"The difference
badge
between
when I
5'11"
first
and
started.
6 is 1 foot.
like 8 years ago. Yeah, super skinny. I remember I was like, what, 54 kgs? Yeah,
Arkuma13 said, I walk 2 hours to my college.
I was like 54 kgs. And then, yeah, when I started working for lunch, I have like two pies, two microwave pies. Yeah. And then, yeah, then I got to about 65 kgs and been around that
Og
ever since.
underscore Sans said, at Nekomatard 08 Trueway.
Yeah, between 65 to 67 kg.
Arkuma13 said, COVID really did a number on me.
Oh,
Because I couldn't walk places.
oh yeah, just stay at home. Fair enough.
Og underscore Sans said, I was lucky enough to avoid the COVID waves thankfully.
Yeah, I'm in New Zealand and we locked down early, so we had a good response. And then while we're all in our houses, we're watching American lick toilet seats and all
Lucky,
that.
it was far too late for us lul. Arkuma13 said, unless you had paper saying you could be out you were going to jail.
Oh yeah, I had that paper.
Og underscore Sans said, LMAO.
Yeah, I had one of those letters saying that I work for a crown entity and is considered an essential worker. Please permit me to travel. Oh, Red Dragon.
What a time to be alive during COVID.
It didn't go B. Yeah, something's
Oh, that's
broken.
broken lul.
Yeah, something's broken.
Arkuma13
Oh
said,
no.
LMAO, you still look the same.
I know. I know. Something's not right. You know, I'm just gonna restart this. Yeah, one second.
Angelic Maiden said, the bee just broke oh no.
Yeah, it's
Arkuma13
broken.
said,
Oh,
stretch. Hydrate.
okay, there we go. I think that did something.
Angelic
No,
Maiden
it's
said,
broken
oh.
again.
Og
No.
underscore Sans said, oh.
Okay, I think it should be responding now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I need to figure out what's going on with that. I think a Windows update might have broke that.
It's
I don't know,
actually
Windows
better.
update seems to be breaking everything. Yeah. And thanks for Hydrate.
Angelic Maiden said, well, everything is broken.
Yep. Everything is broken.
Og underscore Sans said, where's bread with the pipe?
Where's Bread with the pipe? Oh no, you're gonna summon him.
Arkuma13 said, pipes please.
Not the pipes. Wyvern. Oh yeah, for the last few days I've been watching this new TV show
Since I found you.
called For All Mankind. Great so far. Going to be a year since you found
On
me.
the 8th.
Oh wow. Wow, thanks for sticking around for so long. Yeah, I don't have sub or anything enabled. I don't have affiliate. Maybe one day.
Og_Sans said, man, when did I come in? I think it was last year LUL.
Probably. Sounds about right. Yeah, I've been doing this regularly for the last 3 years. Been a while.
Die_Anthony said, watching this guy for that long.
Oh wait, it's just OG Sons. Cool. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, Soy. I think we got one more from Philia. And then it's off the core.
Sawyer Bay said, got you.
Yeah, Soy's been around for ages.
Meanwhile, I'm new to the channel.
Nah, you've been
Nice to
here
meet
for
everyone.
ages. At least 4 years. 3-4 years.
Arkuma13 said, don't like 2023. Why?
Hey, Philia to Veils. Yep, last one from here. Anyone else here? Nope. One payload.
At Sawyer Bay, you have any pets? I pet nap. Anti_inflation colonnade.
Wow.
Best viewers Twilad.
Thanks.
Og_Sans said, mods take this bot's balls. Play ping pong with them.
Wow. So violent.
Arkuma13 said, LMAO.
Well, at least they're gone now. But they shall return in greater numbers.
Ping pong isn't violent lol. Arkuma13 said, bot got shot. Og_Sans said, that's tennis. Die_Anthony said, I am not a mod, but I am BD at ping pong.
You're bad at ping pong.
So it wouldn't be that violent.
Oh no.
Would be a short time.
Good job. I haven't played ping pong in a while, but I did play pool. Pool is fun. You try to hit the ball into the pocket, and you miss.
Og_Sans said, ping pong was pretty good. Die_Anthony said, so we're playing pool with the balls. Arkuma13 said, we have pool houses here that sell import cigs.
Nice. Black market cigarettes, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, usually for our team's yearly event, it's either between go-karting or pool. It's been pool for the last 2 times, and then the last time that we did karting, one of the guys ended up on top of each other. So one of the carts just like was sitting on top of someone. So yeah, we decided not to do karts after that.
Not like this, Lou.
Yeah. Where you crash so badly, you end up on top of somebody, crushing them.
They merged.
Yep. And so one guy got whiplash, and then the other guy had like a rip in their jeans from the cart being on top of them. Yeah. It was a fun time. Been a while since I've done karting. Well, would love to do another go-kart session, but go-karting is expensive.
Angelic Maiden said, vroom.
Yeah, if I want to go for like a half-hour session of go-karting, so that's 3 10-minute sessions, that's $99 here. Or like $39 for a 10-minute session for rental carts.
Og_Sans said, I now have great value spinning uppercut for when I'm lazy. Arkuma13 said, so who was involved for the crash, asking for when I take pics my go-kart for court.
Who's at fault? Either the dude that spinned in front and got smashed into, or the dude that couldn't brake because the dude spun. I'm probably gonna guess the first guy.
Got a smokescreen
Yeah, the
rating of
first guy
18
that probably
negative
spun out at a
troubleshooting
corner
10.
and then got smashed into. Smokescreen range 18 out of 20 on your shuriken.
Second. Should have been more aware.
Should have been more aware. I don't know. The last time I was on track with my manager tried to run me off the track. Yeah. He likes to tuck in behind and then just ram you when you're trying to brake. It's fun.
Arkuma13 said, LULLUL. Sounds fun.
Yeah. But yeah, rental carts, say. I did an endurance race in the rental cart competition, and our team came first. It was fun. So it was, what was it, a 6-hour endurance race? And we did like, was it 30-minute stints each, swapping drivers? Yeah, we won. It was great. Yeah, you come into the pit, refuel, swap driver, go back out. Didn't I think I did another, what was it, 100 lap endurance race? And I came third? Yeah, that's good. So number one got 100 laps, number two got 99, and I got like 97 in. Yeah. And it took about 50, was it like 57 minutes in total? Wyvern.
Have you tried nakedness chips?
Nakedness chips.
Og
What is
underscore
that?
Sans said, at Arkuma 13A.
Never heard of that. Never heard of that.
Arkuma 13 said, naked.
Nope.
In key.
Let me Google it.
I am eating.
Nakedness chips refer to two distinct product line: Heartland's nude, unsalted, low salt potato chip, and PepsiCo's simply naked, dye-free Doritos and Cheetos. Okay. Wait, isn't Heartland the Costco brand? I
Yeah.
know. Interesting. Oh, Red Dragon. Yeah, I usually go for the Bluebird chips or Pringles. But then again, the Pringles are getting smaller and smaller. The Pringle cans.
Og underscore Sans said, 3-inch cans for $5.
Yep.
Arkuma 13 said, here they have super stacks here.
Super stacks. What's that?
Nekomatard08 said, Pringle conversions.
Pringle can version. Oh, okay. So are they bigger or what? What's the difference? Oh, that's all affiliates one. Next is core. And since we're moving to core, it's probably time for word of the day. So let me get set up.
Arkuma13 said, bigger can and more in the CSN.
Bigger can and more in the can. Oh, okay.
INB4 coffee. Old_Sans said, resisting the urge to make a joke.
All right. Well, let's see. Oh, let's pile onto the boat first. So core to okay. Where's the best profit tonight? Oh. Yeah, let's go Philia. Shorter. Okay, core to Philia.
Arkuma13 said, at Old_Sans I know what you're thinking. Old_Sans said, at Arkuma13 rule.
Okay, let's load on in. All right, we're going to get started with word of the day, which is our game we like to play where I have a word and I want you to guess what it is. For each guess that you put in stream chat, I will reply with one number. The number is the number of letters which are correct. Number of unique letters which are correct. Now, it's unique letters, which means they could be repeated and could be in any order. So make sure to note down what was guessed and what the number was. So, we'll start with tonight's word of the day, which is a 6-letter word. And it is a 6-letter word beginning with E. Good luck.
Die_Anthony said, exhale.
Exhale. Exhale is 1.
Old_Sans said, eating.
Eating is 4.
Eatery.
Eatery. Eatery is 1.
Nekomatard08 said, empire.
Empire. Empire is 2. Oh, Red Dragon. Six-letter word beginning with E.
Ending.
Ending. Ending is 4.
Die_Anthony said, ending.
Ending is 4.
Bar. Og_Sans said, edging. Nekomatard08 said, engine.
Edging is... Congratulations, Neko, it's engine.
Lol. Og_Sans said, LUL. I will end you.
Good work, Neko. Alright, let's get that noted down. Tonight's word of the day is indeed engine.
Arkuma13 said, I want to run back.
Cool. Word of the day, engine, guessed by Neko. Well, Neko is winning by a large margin. How many wins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. That is a huge lead. Do I make tomorrow's word a bit more difficult? Or do I make it easier? I think I really did make it easier one time.
Die_Anthony said, you've already done that.
Yeah.
Nekomatard08 said, carrot. Die_Anthony said, boo. Nekomatard08 said, INB4 he just makes the word harder. Die_Anthony said, carrot. Og_Sans said, watch the word of the day be like. Sakarbambaspis. Arkuma13 said, carroting.
That would just be mean. That would be so mean. If I did that. I remember one time I did make a Pikachu and you guys did not like it at all.
Nekomatard08 said, he comes in.
Because it's not a dictionary word.
It's a 34-letter word. Og_Sans said, LUL. Arkuma13 said, LUL. Die_Anthony said, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Nekomatard08 said, lol.
Wow.
Arkuma13 said, throwing my brain away.
Next thing you know, the next word of the day is German.
Die_Anthony, it'd be the first thing to be guessed.
It'll be some word in German. What does it mean? I have no idea.
Die_Anthony said, kindergarten. Nekomatard08 said, I recall one time you did a word. Og_Sans said, make it a New Zealand breakfast.
Make it in New Zealand breakfast.
Nekomatard08 said, that wasn't a common word to everyone but you.
What word was that?
INB4 toasty.
In before toasty. Wow.
Og_Sans said, carrot 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 carrot.
Nah, if I wanted to ruin Americans, I would replace
Absolutely ruin Americans.
I would replace Z with S because that's how we spell it here.
It was ages ago. I don't recall. Og_Sans said, lol. Arkuma13 said, stop. Og underscore
That would be
Sam
so
said,
bad.
monster.
Yeah, I'll just spell the words properly, which has an S in it instead of a Z.
Nekomatard08 said, Buzzinez.
Buzziness.
Arkuma13 said, buzz.
Yeah, you gotta take the buzz. Always give way to the buzz.
Anthony said, optimizing American rage bait. Og underscore Sans said, FR. Arkuma13 said, B.
I have no idea what's wrong.
Nekomatard08 said, lol.
Okay, let me restart this and see if it fixes it.
Wasp.
No. You already have an instance run. Wait, what?
Die underscore Anthony
Do I?
said, optimization is the only word I can think of because it came up at work once.
Exit. Okay. Open. You already have running. What? I don't have it running. What are you talking about?
Said, Naum.
Optimization is the only word you can think of because it came out at work once. Right.
13 said, stretch. Hydrate.
Oh no.
Die
Did that break
underscore
everything?
Anthony said, our product manager was from London. Arkuma13 said, banana.
Well, banana should work. At least banana works. Banana is coded differently from B. Yeah.
Maybe something needs an update.
Die underscore Anthony said, his banana works. I'm going to bed now.
Wow.
Angelic Maiden said, the banana
Yep,
works.
still functioning banana.
Og underscore Sans said, still functioning banana.
Yeah, I wonder if I trigger this manually, does it work? Yeah, that works manually. This works manually. So I can manually change it. It doesn't automatically change for some reason. Like if I go BEE.
Die underscore Anthony said, I have my hair appointment in the morning. Plus 00 said, B. Og underscore Sans said,
Yep, it's cursed.
Arkuma13 said, wait, what was the other one?
There's no command for the other one because that's the one I was using before this PNG. Before I was using literally a screenshot of my character. Because that's how you do it when you have zero budget. You just go, you use what you have.
Zoom.
How do you zoom? Oh, zoom as in like this? Yes. This is how you zoom in. Well, not that area. This area. Yeah, that's how you zoom. Alright, let's go back to core. The command. Which command? Zoom. Zoom. Oh, you mean this? Yeah, you just punch in. Alright, let me switch it back to what it was before. Yeah, I'll fix it later. It's okay.
Kuchen.
Okay. 4 to Philia. And we got 3 more trades from here. And away we go. But good point. Why is this not working? Did I change the port again? Oh, okay.
Can I
What
ask to add
port are you
something?
tied to? Ask to add something. Yeah, what do you want to add? Read PNG list. Okay. Code. Compile code. What does the code read?
Fart sound effect.
Oh no, not the fart sound effect. I'll add that to the list. Don't worry. Yeah,
Yay,
auto
thank you.
connect. Status none. Connect. Hmm. Interesting. It's not connecting.
Mu_Suki said, UO.
Hello. How goes? Miyusuki. Oh, wyverns.
Arkuma13 said, at Mu_Suki rich for heart rich for comfy.
Yep, all of a sudden it just doesn't want to connect. Sad times. I'll check my firewall rules later.
Mu_Suki said, big late night chillin' smiley face, get dem lizards.
Get them lizards. Yep, already got quite a few of them. 18 wyverns and 11 red dragons. Got plenty of them. Oh, wyverns. Very high up. So aim up and shoot. Good job.
At Arkuma13 Popnimo.
Alright, 2 more from core. Core to Philia.
Chicken said, big chicken.
Yeah, it's a giant chicken. Yellow. Was a limited crossover pet. You can't get them anymore. Wyvern. How much dirt does my bow have left? 4 Dura. It'll last. Wyvern. Easy short trips from core to Philia. Alright, we got one more to do. Very easy tonight. Core, Philia. Last one.
Add me on Discord Plus.
Yep, just add me. It's the same name. Oh, I hear a beep.
Sent.
There you go. Oh, I just realized. When I rebuilt my PC, I haven't logged into Reddit. Let me just do that. Gotta log into Reddit on my browser.
Lol.
There we go. Oh, tons of notifications. Happy Cake Day. Oh, nice. Didn't realize it was my cake day. Yesterday. Oh, yep, I need to join this subreddit. RGIRs. Gonna need to pop in here, see what mods people have, find a website with all the parts, and then just browse for days. Oh no.
Thank you Plus for adding me as friend on Discord.
Yeah, all good. All good.
Means a lit. Lot.
Damn, the new steering wheel looks so good. It'll be like driving a truck. Yes. I'm a fan of the truck interior. Nice.
Looks sleek.
Yeah. Oh, we overflew the landing. And yep, that's it for Airship. That's the final payload. Let's sell up. Ooh. All right. Well, that's going to be it for tonight. So we managed to get through Philia and Core pretty fast. 23 Wyverns and 11 Red Dragons. Let me just get that noted down. So, what is the date today? Today is the 6th of
Old
May,
underscore Sans said,
2026.
"Those Wyverns are out for blood."
Yeah, 23 Wyverns, 11 Red
13 said,
Dragons.
"Thanks for
Word of
staying
the day
honest and
was
everything."
Engine, which was guessed by Neko. Good stuff. Yeah, appreciate you coming along every time. Yeah, thank you guys for coming along. Let's see, who do we have to raid tonight? Is there anybody? Hmm,
Old underscore Sans said, "Have a good one everyone 07.
unfortunately, I don't think there's anybody. Bad times.
Arkuma 13 said, "Laters people."
Alright, well, I'll catch you same time tomorrow then for Airship Part 2, which is Keeler and Vales. Till then, have a good night all. Bye-bye. You're absolutely right.